Hello everyone, I'm Andrea Garcia and I'm going to be demonstrating on how to properly put on your personal protective equipment. So first, you would wash your hands if there's anything visible. Clearly you can see to the naked eye there is nothing on my hands, so I'm just going to use a little bit of hand sanitizer. I'm going to rub that in for 20 seconds at least and try to make sure that it's completely dry before I move on to anything else. Get all the crevices and behind the nails and everything. You just really want to make sure that everything has dried off just so that the alcohol can work its magic and you get the full effect of the hand sanitizer. Alright, good to go. Next, I'm going to put on my gown. Now, normally these have ties on them behind the neck and the waistband. Right now, this is not. So I would simulate the fact that I'm tying something behind my neck to secure it and then tying this on my back as well, or if someone is available, you can have them assist you in doing so, just to make sure everything's done. Alright, so after I put on my gown, I'm going to now put on my face mask. So I'm going to get it here, clasp it on my nose to secure it here, pull it down under my chin. Next, I'm going to get the strings and tuck them behind my ears, making sure that the clasp stays at the shape of my nose. Pull it down, make sure it's tight in there, and you should move every time you inhale. Next would be a face mask or eye goggles. I have my goggles. I'm gonna put these on. Ready? And then finally we're gonna put on our gloves. So my preferred method of putting on gloves would be to put them over my gown just to make sure there's that extra sense of security that nothing will seep through my gown. So I'm going to put this over. Hand done. Next hand. And there you go. Now I'm ready to enter the room with all of my gear, with my gown, before that, hand hygiene, then my gown, then my mask, then my eyewear or face mask, then gloves. Hi everyone, Andrea here again, and I'm going to show you how to take off your PPE correctly, otherwise known as doffing. So first, what comes off would be my gloves. So I'd take one off without touching, and then I'm going to slide it under the other glove right here, and flip it inside out, and then I would dispose of these properly. Next, I'm going to take off my gown, and with this, you basically kind of want to take it out from top to the bottom, folding it this way, just to make sure that nothing, absolutely nothing, touches you from there. After I take off my gown, I can walk out of the patient's room and put on some more hand sanitizer if there is nothing visible on my hands. There's no grime or anything. So I'm gonna use some hand sanitizer for another 20 seconds. Each interval of hand hygiene involves 20 seconds. Remember that. So with that, I'm gonna make sure it's dry. So again, remember, I'm already out of the patient's room while doing this. Next, I get to take off my headgear or my eye goggles, dispose of those properly too, and then to take off my mask. Just gonna pull at these strings without touching my face. And there you go. I am completely doffed off and I have no equipment on me.